Hey everyone, grateful to be back and grateful to have you tuning in for today's message as usual. And today I've got a really empowering message for each and every one of us. Now this one is going to be for all of us who struggle with, do we really feel like doing it today? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll start on Monday. I've been putting that thing off for a while now. How's it going to hurt if I put it off to next month? Or we have this big to-do list where we don't feel like we're actually taking it off the list. It keeps just, handballing the responsibility over to tomorrow. And then it's on your list for a whole week. And then it's on your list for a whole month. And have you done anything about it? So hopefully you can kind of, resonate with today's message, because I'm going to give you the ticket out of it, which has been one of the most empowering lessons I've ever learnt in my entire life. And I hope that you get this one too. And I'm continuing to check in with this particular message that I want to share with you guys today, because it makes the biggest difference. It makes the difference as to whether you reach your potential, you get the results that you're after, you have fulfillment, you have the kind of relationships that you want, you have the kind of business that you want, all those connections everywhere in your life. You have the kind of health that you ultimately want. All of those different areas of your life, you're making the biggest impact that you ultimately want. If any of those things are ringing true for you guys, then today is going to be a really, really great message for each and every one of you. So let's dive in. So today's message that I have to share with you is from the incredible Jack Canfield. And excuse my slight swearing in this message, because I guarantee you it's worth it. But today's title is 99% is a bitch. Sorry about that. And 100% is a breeze. Sorry, not so sorry, because it really makes sense when you get this message. So basically, Jack Canfield, a direct quote from him I want to read to you to start off this message, which is, successful people adhere to the no exceptions rule, okay, when it comes to their daily disciplines. Once you make 100% commitment to something, there are no exceptions. It's a done deal. It's non-negotiable. Case closed, over and out. All right, so this one is so powerful to each and every one of us who are looking to set new goals. We want something different in our lives. We've come across something that will create some meaning in our lives, and we want to know, how to apply it, but if we're at 99% level of commitment, which you'd think, geez, that's pretty good. That's an amazing commitment. 99%, almost 100%, it's not good enough. You know why? Because that little 1%, that makes the difference between 99% committed to something versus 100% committed, non-negotiable, case closed, over and out, is all the difference. Because that little crack, that little gap in your 100% is where that little whiny voice comes from. That little whiny voice that goes, okay, but is today the day I can just be in the 1%? If you're following a strict health routine that's going to get you great results and you're only 99% committed to it, are you going to be hungry one day driving past McDonald's and go, it's today the day, it's just about that, maybe that 1%. Oh yeah, okay. And you're always going to feel like every day is the day where you can tap into that 1%. Same goes with any area of your life. If you're 99% committed to your partner and your relationship, you're going to maybe have that little 1%, right? That's just like, am I interested in that person? Or could that be a possibility? You're not going to have that 100% commitment and ultimately the connection that comes along with being 100% committed, right? So it doesn't matter what area of your life. If you're only 99% committed, that leaves the opening crack for that whiny little voice, that lower limited part of yourself that we all have, to come out of the cracks and go, maybe today's the day. Don't worry about it. Just that one, you can have that 1%. And then what will happen is that will become the saboteur of your life. We all have this. We all have self-sabotaging tendencies, and basically they stem from your degree of commitment to something. When you have, in the words that I got from Tony Robbins, I don't know if they're his words in particular, but I always remember when I was coming out of my own journey and making a big commitment to leave law behind, start my own business, it always has stuck with me. He says, you have to burn the boats. There's no other way. And, if I didn't have that level of mentality, if I didn't have that level of connection and commitment to what I do and discovering what it was that I needed to do and developing the skill sets and continuing to be a lifelong learner and putting myself out there, and all these different things, if I didn't have that level of commitment, then I wouldn't have stuck true to the work that I do and, gone through the stages of losing connections with family, losing a bunch of my friends, having to kind of restart over in all realms of my life in order to pursue what I felt was most meaningful. I wouldn't be able to do that because I'd be like, I'm only 99% committed. So that 1%, okay, judgments, opinions, criticisms from my external world, okay, that 1%, that's going to outweigh my 99%. Okay, today I might have a good day, but tomorrow, that's going to make me come crashing down, and I'm not going to pursue my dreams because I'm only 99% committed. Remember what Jack Canfield says, 99% is a bitch. 100% is a breeze. Everything in your life will become simpler, easier. You'll get the results that you're after when you make 100% commitment, and so what in your life needs to become non-negotiable for you. All right. So I really want you to think about this, because remember, if that whiny little voice comes through the crack of that 1%, what is it in your life that would really be worth your heartbeats, that you really want to be committed to, that you want to burn the boats of all other ways? Because, everything in my life, any result I've ever generated in my life, any success I've ever generated in my life that's been sustainable has come from me being 100% committed, non-negotiable, no question, over and out, right? There's just no other way. And plenty of people in the line of work that I'm in who don't understand it, and from their loving perspective has said like, oh, you should go get a real job. You should go do this. You should go do that, blah, 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 blah. And, I haven't entertained those ideas. I've stayed true to my path because I'm 100% committed, not just 99%. I'm 100% committed. I know I'll always figure it out. I'll find a way to pursue what's meaningful to me and stay in alignment with what feels right to me personally. And the same should be true for you in any area. Everything becomes a hell of a lot easier when you have the 100%. It becomes the breeze. So, I want to ask you, what are those things, like I said, that you want to be 100% committed to? If you could really look at your life, take a meta perspective right now and identify what thing could you be 100% committed to that would make the maximum positive impact on your life? What's that thing? And you might even want to think about what's the thing you 100% want to commit to not doing anymore, all right? Because it's costing you, right? And if you stop doing that thing, it will have the maximum positive benefit to your life and the results that you want to go after, all right? Those are really good things to think about from this wisdom from Jack Canfield that I really hope is of value to you. And just to share for you guys know I've been doing daily Facebook Lives almost entirely straight for the past 3 years. There was a break, when I went into a 10-day silent meditation retreat. And then after that, oh my gosh, I had about a year of like a very up and down roller coaster year where, I wasn't posting every single day, but still probably for the majority, probably about 80% of the time I was still doing that, right? And so why I do daily messages, like I get messages all the time that ask me, why do you put out so much content? What's motivating you? I got some questions like this the other day, and it's just like, okay, because I'm 100% committed. And what I do personally, this might work for you, it might not, but try it on for size, is when I decide this is what's most meaningful to me, I then look at, well, what are the avenues to get me into that direction, having the most positive impact on my external environment, and, simultaneously coming from what's most positive for me because it's most meaningful to me. And then I look at those things and I just commit to them daily because that's what works for me. If I stay committed and it's just like, oh, every single day, that's what I do, then there's no question. There's no whiny little voice that goes, oh, you know what, like, don't go there today. You don't feel that good. You've had this challenge or whatever. And, more recently, I've actually been able to do that more consciously and go, you know what? Today, my time and energy is best focused on replying to people's comments and getting into connection with people in that way, as opposed to doing a live video, so I can be a bit more flexible with it because I've built the muscle to stay 100% committed to what I know will move the needle forward and give me the ability to be in alignment with myself. Same is true with my exercise and my health. Every single day, no questions about it. I have a celery juice every single morning, and I focus on being a nutritarian, on consuming foods that have maximal nutritional value. I look at things like, I'm like, okay, they're either adding to my health or they're subtracting from my health. And I do that. That's my focus. As long as I've got enough nutrients coming in, yeah, sometimes I'm going to enjoy life as well. And, but that's not going to take over my life though, because I'm committed to my health, right? And the same goes with my exercise. I just show up every single day. I've got different options for myself depending on what's going to be healthiest for my body on that day. If I'm really tired and sore, I might do a stretching day or a lighter day or something like that. But I'm 100% committed to making sure that my vehicle for this life and my vehicle for fulfilling on my purpose and my potential is at maximal, maximal health, so that I can move in that direction because I'm so committed. And I know the difference between being 100% committed and just 99% committed. Usually you're not as committed as you want to be because it's not really coming from inside, and you have to get clear on that. Maybe you're just not clear enough on what's going on inside, what feels right to you, what would inspire you. Get outside of your, smaller self, that whiny little voice that just like wants to sneak into the 1% gap, and just ask yourself, what is it that I really want to do with my life that I'll be truly proud of if I can create and experience and have that kind of impact, or have those quality of relationships, or whatever the realm is. Okay, so get really clear on that and burn the boats, right? Like there's no going back. There's no other way. This is non-negotiable. It is what will simplify your life. Because like I said, and like coming from the wisdom of Jack Canfield, it's that 1% that makes life a bitch. All right, the 100% will make your life a breeze. And it sounds kind of counterintuitive, but I guarantee you from personal experience, and I'm sure you've had some experience for yourself, that it actually makes life a hell of a lot easier when it's not left up to question. It's not negotiable. That's what you do. And you've taken the time to get clear on what's really authentically inspiring for you to commit to. All right, so hope this has served you. I definitely want to check in with you guys, see who's been able to join me today, and right before I run out the door. But I want to check in. So have you got any questions or comments or words of wisdom that you want to contribute to today's message and conversation? This is my favorite part, getting to connect with you guys. So can't wait to dive in and see who's been able to join today. I've got Damien in the house and Judy and Bill. Hello to you, my friend. Great to see you as always. And Simon's in the house. Yes, yes, yes. To take the island, you can only burn the boats. You got it, my friend. Absolutely. And Jeff's in the house. Good to see see you. And Simon, as Yoda says, do or don't do, there is no try. All in or all out. You got it, my friend. Yeah, good old Yoda. And Brian's here as well. You seem like you like what you do and have a glow about you. Oh, that kind of rhymes. I like it. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, Brian. I love what I do and I do what I love. And that's why I'm so passionate about helping people do the same. You know, tap into what authentically inspires them, you know, because it's your maximal juice for life. You know, when you do what you love and you love what you do, that's what this life is all about. You know, so I appreciate you seeing that within me there, Brian, and reflecting that back. That's so kind of you. And I love having you here. And awesome. And Vikas is here as well. And Brian, eating healthier. Awesome. 100% commitment. You know, and ask yourself, why is that really important to you? Look at what you value the most in your life. Connect healthy eating to a future vision that would truly inspire you. Because a lot of people who struggle with healthy eating, it's like they know they need to do it, but why do they not stick to it? Yeah, they're not 100% committed, and they're not committed because it's not really in their highest values. So if, you know, having the highest levels of health is not one of your top values, it's going to be a struggle for you. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to now rearrange your entire values and become this different person and put health as your top value and try and kind of convince yourself that that's true. Sometimes the easiest thing to do is to go, well, what are my true highest values? And then connect it to that. Like, for instance, I can use myself as example. You know, having highest possible health is not my top value. My top value is making a meaningful difference in the lives of others by helping people to tap into their authentic inspiration and love what they do and do what they love, like I just mentioned with Brian, right? Like, that's my top value. That's why I'm 100% committed to my own personal growth and development. That's why I'm 100% committed to my health and my longevity, because it's my vehicle to get me towards my highest values, right? So all those things. So look at it that way, because when you connect what you value most in the world with the things that you know will help you get there, but maybe they're not really your highest values, it will set you on fire. All right. So really hope that helps. And thanks for the insight from Brian. You're so welcome. I'm grateful that that's of value and appreciate you contributing to today's message. And Bill, always present, always all in. Got it. I love that. Awesome. And that's an amazing commitment to have. You know, I love what, again, Tony Robbins would say here is, you know, play life full out. You know, a lot of people who go to an event, you know, you get into this zone and you're playing full out, like you're giving it your all. But who are you when you go back into normal reality? You know, who you are in an environment like that when you're fully present, when you're always engaged, right? That's the kind of person that you want to be in your everyday life. Absolutely, Bill. I love that. And Jed, I wish you were PM of Australia. Oh my gosh, that would be brilliant. Jed, you're amazing. I love that. That's a first for me, but I'll take it. I love that, Jed. Thank you so much. That's a very humbling compliment there. And Kane's here as well, and Renee and Victoria just tuning in. Victoria, hope you catch all of this message. Hope it really sparks some inspiration for you and some power to be 100% committed to the things that really matter to you. So that's awesome. And Perzada is here as well, and Chris is in the house, and Tori and Renee. Awesome. So hope today's message has definitely served you. It's been honestly one of the biggest lessons in my life that's made the most positive impact and influence on my results in every area. There's nothing more important than your 100% commitment to the things that actually matter in your life. All right. Like Jake Canfield says, again, I'm going to swear, I'm going to say it, but you know, 99% is a bitch. It's really hard when you've got that 1% crack open for that whiny little voice to test you, to go, oh, today's a day off. Don't worry about it. You know, get rid of that 1%. It's costing you your results, your success, your fulfillment, your potential, all the good stuff in life. And make today the day that you identify that one thing that would make the maximum positive benefit to your life if you were 100% committed to doing that thing or stopping doing that thing, whatever it is for you. All right, so identify that, just that one thing, and make that commitment. I guarantee you it has the power to change and transform the entire trajectory of your life. All right, so do that. And Victoria just got done with a 7-day Tony Robbins comeback challenge, feeling the momentum. Perfect. Now is the right time to listen to a message like this, and congratulations for following through. That's awesome. I love Tony's work. I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I wouldn't be doing the work that I do today without that incredible soul. So grateful for him, grateful for the impact he continues to have in my own life and all of yours. So that's my message for each and every one of you guys today. I want to thank you for joining me live today. Always my pleasure, my highlight. I hope today's message has served you and contributed to your life. And as always, I just want you guys to live authentically, to love deeply, and contribute meaningfully. That's what life is all about. So go out there and show us what you've got, show us what your potential is. Don't hold back. Be 100% committed to the life that you really, really want. And I'm sending you all of my love, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. Much love.